We're going to slide into music right now and talk with one of my favorite singer-songwriters down here in the Keys. You can catch him at some of your favorite places in Key West, including Virgilio's, where he'll be at this weekend. Now, like Vidal, he has an unforgettable first name, but what is most unforgettable about him is his music. It is full of mellow, sexy goodness, and put an emphasis on that goodness. Hey, Rock. Did you like my introduction to you, Rock?
It was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. The best I've gotten in a long time.
Well, good. Well, I do love it when you come on the show, Rock, and it's been a while since you've been on, so tell me what you've been up to.
Yeah, I've been up to lots and lots and lots of stuff. The biggest news is that I have a new band, the Future X's, and we're playing this weekend at Virgilio's. And also, I've got a single coming out next month, and working on a music video project, and I'm still about halfway through my web series, which will be coming out probably in a couple months.
Okay.
And then, gosh,
You're staying busy.
I'm staying busy.
Okay, well, let's get into the Future X's. How did you form with the band, Rock?
All right. Do you want to know the story about how the band formed or how the band got its name?
Let's start with how the band got its name first.
Okay. The band got its name because when I got back to Key West, I was hired to put a band together to perform for a dance troupe in town.
Okay.
And the head of the dance troupe who hired me was actually my ex. And she wanted to put together a band of all of her exes.
That's a little ironic.
That she could dance to, actually strip to. So I, of course, was the only one, who was kind of dumb enough to agree to do that. And none of the other exes wanted to be in the band of her other exes. Go figure, right?
Right.
So she named the band the Ex-Lovers. That was the name of her band for her dance show. And I said, I'm actually the only ex in the band, and maybe we should call it something else, like, I don't know, the Future X's. And she shot that idea down. She was like, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's the Ex-Lovers. It's the Ex-Lovers. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. Anyway, so that project came and went. And but the band, I decided to kind of keep the band going because we ended up getting a gig out of that show. So fast forward a month, and well, that's how we got the name anyway.
Okay, so that's how you got the name. So then you were formed. Fast forward a month.
So then we have this show that we're supposed to do, and I get a phone call from the band members like a day before the show, and everybody in the band couldn't make that gig.
They quit on you.
Well, technically they just they couldn't make that one gig. They weren't actually quitting the band, they just couldn't play, so that sort of wasn't gonna work. So I frantically got on the phone and I started calling everybody I know, calling here, there, and everybody was busy, and then I found two people that I'd never played with in my life. That one person had been recommended, I'd never met him. The other guy I'd seen around and I kind of knew him, and turned out he also played piano. So I said, okay, fine, I don't have time to be picky, just come down, we got a gig, let's just get through it somehow. They show up, and the three of us playing together instantly locked, and we sounded so much better than my other band without a single rehearsal.
Really?
It was like a serendipity. The drummer was like reading my mind, and the piano player was, it was unbelievable. So that's where the band really started. Yeah, and
you had major chemistry.
It was like instant. It was great. It was really great. The drummer, his name's Abdul Mateen Masai. He's actually also a singer-songwriter, reggae, and he's a Grammy-nominated solo artist.
Wow.
And the piano player is also a guitarist in town, Jeff Clark. He's very popular around town, a lot of the different venues. And he's also a singer-songwriter, and he just released a new album of his own as well. So we're all songwriters and vocalists who've released our own albums separately, and now we've come together and formed a completely different project as a band.
That sounds exciting. And what type of music do you guys play?
I can get through this. I have to think about it for a second. It's a new genre. We invented it.
Okay.
Future funk retro fusion dub house.
Wow, I would repeat that for the viewers, but I can't. I can't repeat it. That's good. I like it. So you guys have created that music yourself. All right. And you're
cool.
gonna be playing at Virgilio's.
This weekend, 10 to 2, Friday and Saturday, we are at Virgilio's with Rock Solomon and the Future X's.
The Future X's. Okay, real quick, we're running out of time, but you're also working on a music video right now, right?
Yes, I am. Working on a music video with Michael Marrero. We're slated to maybe get started on it next month, but it'll be a video for my single that I'm releasing next month, She Says, which is incidentally on this album, which has not been released online yet, but I thought I would give you an advance copy.
Well, thank you so much. I will put this in my car and listen to it.
Good.
And Rock, if people want to stay updated on everything you're doing, they can check out your website, because you keep people up to date on that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I post on there almost every day, and it links to Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all that good stuff.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being back on the show, Rock.
Jenna.
Don't let it be so long next time.
Okay, deal.
Okay, we're going to be right back after these messages. Stay with me, everyone.